Welcome, Taurus, to your second part of September spread. My name is Rafael, and I'm gonna be with you for this reading. So let's start off with the center energies. Okay, the main energy, and that we have against it. Okay, so in the center, what we have here is that something has been given to you, Taurus. Something has been given to you, and either way by another person, or it could be because you deserved it. And it's the universe that is giving this chance to you, okay? But definitely something has been given to you. And the energies that we have against the main or center energy that we have here is that even though you have been given a good chance, a good could be economical or stability, or could be relationship as well. It seems to be that even though you're capable enough to fulfill it, it could be that you are just by yourself. Even though you have the knowledge to do so, even though you have the skills, because you're a very skillful person, you will be just by yourself. So the first or the main energy here is that you've been given something very important in your life, a new chance, a new opportunity, but now it also implies that perhaps that you're feeling alone. Okay, so let's get to see what else is here. So the root of the matter of the situation here is that it could be that for some of you, someone else was taking advantage of you. Okay, it is shown here that someone was making you work a lot or taking advantage of your whole like life, could be situation, or also it could be relationship. Okay, there was a bad situation for you. That's what we have here. And in the near past is that you were not having like a good fortune or good luck with it, because you were having some struggles, especially with money. For some of you it will be also about health. Okay, remember that this is like a general reading. So what the cards are telling me here, or telling us, is that you were having some problems, especially economical problems, because you're a very, very stable sign and you are used to stability. So something happened here, something that really hurt you, and you were keeping it just for yourself. You didn't tell others about it. You kept it just for yourself. The situation that you were living here, you didn't share with your friends. That's what it says here. You were suffering in silence. Now, the what it's above the whole situation, it's a new chance, a new opportunity that you have been given. Your dreams are coming to reality here, and you're so happy because you can accomplish them. And it has to do with the main energy, the central energy right here. So the message is that the situation that you were living before, now it has changed. Okay, now we have a different part of your life. Okay, now let's see what's the future, the near future holds for you. Okay, now what we have here, it's that your plans, they will get into motion. You will accomplish a lot of things. It could be about work. It's something that you have been desiring for a long time, and you got it. Okay, you went out of a bad situation. You were struggling with it. It could have been a divorce or a new job position that you get here because you left the other one and you were having some problems here. But now the message here is that you have to be careful. Why? Because here we have isolation. We have the Eight of Wands, which is a very positive card, but next to it we have isolation, and it has to do with these cards. Even though you're skilled enough to fulfill any work that they place you or they ask you to perform, you have to be careful. You're not alone. You have to work together with more people. So you don't take it. You don't have to take responsibility, full responsibility of it. You need to share it. You need to solve problems with it. You're very happy. You can do a lot of things. You're very skillful, signed. So things are gonna happen, but remember that you're not alone. Okay? Now, the way that you see yourself over here is the wheel of fortune and harmony. So this message, it comes from this. There is a change that is quite reflected here, and we can see it here in your near past. So right now you're healing yourself from a bad situation, a bad experience that you were living. Now things are changing. Now you're happy. You're able to do things, and especially the most important, you're healing yourself. You're turning your mind into something else in a good way for you. Now, what else do we have here? The way the others look at you is that you're a very skillful person. Okay, you're mature enough to perform whatever job or solve whatever situation comes to you. But there is something that you have to take into account. Once again, you need to enjoy what you're getting here. Okay, because here we have that you're so focused on something else that you're missing some part of your surrounding environment. Okay, so pay attention to it and try to enjoy the rest of it. Okay, now what we have here, hopes and fears, is the strength and control. Okay, so what we have here is that either way you have a good chance to grow in the new company or in a good relationship, because you're the kind of person that is following the structure always. You're Taurus, so you follow stability, you follow company the structures, okay, because you know what's behind it and what's ahead with it, which is economical growth. And here what we have is that you might follow that growth here, and you will do it so easily because you have the mind, you have the strength inside of you to do so. Okay, so the message here is that you're in a good path, you're in a good way. Just be careful with this again. Okay, isolation, you're not alone. Now in the final part of it, what we have, it's definitely a new relationship. It could be work relationship or love relationship. Okay, but it has to do with someone who was with you before in your life. If it is about a love relationship, someone who you were having some problems with, you had a new chance again, but you know what to do now to avoid the problems, to avoid the situation. Now, if it is a work relationship, it will be related to someone that you know in the past, or someone who is related to another person that you know before, and it's quite good for you because it's a place in which you will be able to develop yourself and take your plans into action. So this is a very good and nice reading, Taurus. So now let's continue with the Oracle of the Energies. Let's get to see the message. Okay, so with the Oracle of the Energies, what we have here, it's the door to spirit and the yin yang. So the message here is that a new chance, it has been given to you to growth in a spiritual way. Okay, and the yin yang is telling us that you have to keep balance. Of course, money, it's important, but also spirituality. Okay, so you have to keep balance between them. So it's not just about money, but it's also about growing your spirit, growing your soul. Okay, so it's a very nice message, the one that we have here. Now let's continue with the small message with Le Petit Lenormand. A message about health, the one that we have here, money, in love. Okay. Regarding to health, what it's telling us here is that perhaps you have been through a lot of stress during the last days, perhaps the last month, and you have to be careful with it because you might have some problems. Okay, so go and check yourself. Could be a blood pressure issue or just stress. You need to relax yourself. Okay, so check yourself and try to go for a checkup or something, because the message here is that you'll have some troubles with it. Okay, now regarding to money, the message is very positive here. The message says that your economical situation will change due to the fact that someone is going to help you out with it. Someone is going to help you out and someone is going to give you access to a new economical situation, a good one. So it says that here you have a very good economical relationship and you're going to grow with it. That's very good. Now regarding to love, what we have here, if you're single, someone will come to your life during these following 15 days and it will be like what I can see here is that it won't last long. Okay, perhaps it could be someone that person wants to take advantage of you. Okay, I mean it could be someone from work. Okay, that's the message that I have here. Now if you're in a relationship, you have to be careful with gossip at work. Okay, it could be something, you have to be careful over there. Okay, Taurus, that's it for your reading. So if you liked it, just show it with a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in your next reading. Bye.